Hello, are you afraid of headstand? I used to be afraid of headstand. So this is going back a long time ago, but I used to be, when I started learning headstand, I was so afraid. I was really keen to learn, but afraid of falling. So I remember practicing at home on the bed against the wall. Not ideal. I don't recommend doing it, but I thought it might be sort of safer if I fall. I also remember once I could go up without the wall, I only wanted to practice at home when somebody's at home. So again, just in case I fall down and knock myself or something like that. So I can really relate to the fear of headstand. So why are we afraid of headstand? So I think the biggest reason is fear of falling. That's quite natural because, we're not used to going upside down. It's a new balance. And so I was afraid of falling too. Then one day when I was in the class with my yoga friends, and we are all doing the headstand. So this was in the middle of the room, not by the wall. Then a friend of mine fell, so she just tumbled from the headstand. And she just shrugged, she picked herself up, and she did it again. So she went on her head again. So it wasn't a big deal at all. She made no fuss, just got up and did it again. And that made me really realize, oh, it's not too bad. It just fall and just pick up and go up again. And that really eased my fear. And another thing is actually one of my teachers showed me how to fall, and he actually demonstrated falling. And actually I practice myself falling too, but it's not necessary for you to learn to practice to fall, but maybe useful to know. So you think it's really scary, but all you have to do is just round your back and just do a forward roll. And you think it would happen in a split second, but it doesn't. It just sort of a time is slower than you think. And even before you get to the point of falling, there's a lot of time, enough time to bring your legs down safely. So it doesn't happen much. And if it happens, it's not scary. I've never, actually, very, very rare I see people fall and never see anybody hurt themselves falling. Usually it's really quite nothing. No big deal at all. So that really eased my fear of falling. And another thing is I think people don't trust the system. People think they are not strong enough. They don't trust their strength. And yoga build up strength. I don't go to gym. I don't do any running. I don't run or anything like that. I don't do anything other than yoga, other than some maybe walking. Every now and then I used to go to swimming. But really, yoga is the only sports I do. So, but yoga builds strength. So most people who get to the stage of thinking about doing headstand have done some yoga. So you have gradually built up strength. And if you get to the stage, sort of one day you feel, maybe I could try. So you come to the stage of, oh, that's so impossible, to the stage, maybe I could try. Because you're ready, your body is ready to do so. And another thing is, maybe you don't trust the system. Do you know what fire walk is? So fire walk is, you walk on a burning charcoal. So it just sounds so impossible. In my mind currently, I don't think it's possible. But apparently, something you can learn, everybody can learn go to this course or seminar or workshop and learn to walk. I saw a video of Oprah Winfrey walking on the charcoal too. So it's something you can learn to do, apparently. And it's on my bucket list. One day I want to learn to prove myself that I can do it. So headstand in some way, a little bit like that. You need to really learn how to do it. But once you learn it, it's become very possible for many people. Also, maybe there's some distrust in yourself. Maybe, say, like 5 of you, 5 friends start together and everybody's going up, but somehow you know. But I know I can't do it. I know it works for everybody, but it doesn't work for me. Because I think everybody has got this little bit of very strange distrust in yourself. Like I have when it comes to tech things. I know that, well, it works for everybody, but for me, this app doesn't work. Or somehow like a strange distrust in your luck or your ability or something. So then that might be another reason that people are afraid of headstand. And also, this real fear of injury to the neck and the spine. So we all know it's very serious, spine injuries, neck injuries. So maybe you're afraid of doing that. And just to make it clear, that it's not, headstand is not for everybody. If you already have neck and spine injuries, then it's not recommended you do headstand. There's other things you shouldn't do, but just for now. And so we know that it could be serious neck and spine injuries. So you may be really excessively afraid of doing headstand, just in case you hurt yourself. But if you learn properly, there's hardly any pressure on the head. Most of the weight is on your elbows and your shoulders. So shoulders and elbows are the most important part. I can actually lift my head off from headstand. So just really hardly any weight on the head. And that's how it should be. You should learn so that you put very little weight on the head. So these are the, I think, main reason why people are afraid of headstand. And to me, there are lots of health benefits, but to me, the biggest value is this actual, that because we are afraid of a headstand, so the biggest value is we overcome this fear, overcoming the fear in a safe environment. So in other words, we go beyond our comfort zone. So once we go beyond our comfort zone, and once we overcome our fear, then we become different, new version of ourselves. In BKS Iyengar's light on yoga, so that's the modern classical, modern in the like between the 60s or 70s, but classical modern yoga text, BKS Iyengar just lists so many benefits of headstand. And also, so lots of them are health benefit. And he also puts and expands the horizon of your spirit. And I really like that phrase, expand the horizon of your spirit. So that's what headstand does. Okay, hope this helps. Thank you for watching.